In honor of OUTshine Film Festival and Halloween, the 20 hellishly hot horror movie Hunks. Okay, a movie story. We're at the OUTshine Film Festival and it's Halloween. Here we go. The horror genre is scary and often disgusting, but mixed up with all that gore and blood and death is actually a lot of sexiness. Whether it's a handsome serial killer, or a shirtless hunk running from the said killer, or a hot dad fighting against evil. Wait, is this all about me? Many horror films include some, quite frankly, very sexy men. Considering Halloween is just around the corner and the OUTshine Film Festival is starting tonight right here in Fort Lauderdale, let's look at a few of the famous hunks that horror movies have to offer. We begin with Winston Duke as Gabe Wilson in Us. Then, of course, there's Colin Farrell. He was on Saturday Night Live, Saturday night, by the way, as Jerry Dandridge in Fright Night. It was great. Toby Hemingway, Chace Crawford, Taylor Kitsch, and Steven Strait in The Covenant. How can we not add Stephen Lang as the blind man in Don't Breathe? Then there's one of the sexiest Hollywood actors on the planet, Christian Bale as Patrick Bateman in American Psycho. I love Christian Bale. I love his accent. The man with zero haters on this planet and tequila drinker. Ryan Reynolds as George Lutz in the Amityville Horror remake. Chris Hemsworth has been in a horror movie. Remember him as Curt in Cabin in the Woods? And he died in it, by the way. Then there is Skeet Ulrich as Billy Loomis and Matthew Lillard as Stu from the old classic Scream. And when I say old classic, only John remembers that. One of the loved Asian actors, Don Lee, as Sang-hwa in Train to Busan. And how can we ever forget Ryan Phillippe as Barry in one of the popular thrillers, I Know What You Did Last Summer. I haven't seen that movie in eons.
Love that.
At last but not least, of course, Brad Pitt and Tom Cruise as Louis and Lestat in Interview with a Vampire. Favorite horror sexy characters?
I want the blind guy.
Do you?
I want the blind guy to kill me and have sex with me. That way I don't have to do my makeup. What? What? Nobody else thought that? What do you mean?
Have you all seen the new Interview with the Vampire?
Yeah.
I was thinking
We're obsessed. We're obsessed.
You
right?
watched
Like,
episode
really.
1?
Oh my gosh.
Sex in the Air?
Beautiful, hot, romantic.
Okay, so Brad Pitt and from 1994 or 2022? Which ones are hotter?
Ooh. Oh God, 1994 Brad Pitt, but 22 now versus now Brad Pitt.
Faye and I did It's Happening Out last night, and we did a whole thing on the Interview with the Vampire of AMC's new series. We showed a lot of pictures, a lot of video imaging of Interview with the Vampire, and just yesterday, Facebook would ban our channel, and YouTube would turn us into an adult channel if we showed that scene of elevating off the ground and them having sex. And what's so interesting about that, I just tease everyone to go and watch it, because you see nothing. You see absolutely nothing. But both Facebook and YouTube said, this is so hot, you can't show it or you become adult entertainment. Wait, we don't see anything. It's so hot.
It's still hot. We need a season 2, so please.
They're ready. They're going to have a season 2. They said that they are.
They pre-approved it before even the first. Child, what? Are you
I am
gay
so
man?
behind.
He's busy with the task force. He's busy.
Okay.
Very busy.
All
Doing
right.
very
He's got a
important
very
work.
big gala.
We
okay?
forgive you
right.
until October 23rd, and then get
Then you
back
better
in the
watch
game.
everything.
LGBTQ plus news is vital for our community and for the broader world as a whole. We have enough enemies at Fox News. Tucker, Sean, and Laura are loud. We need passionate allies. Happening Out Television Network, Queer News Tonight, and It's Happening Out are literally out of the closet and into the headlines. Our community needs your support. Like this broadcast and subscribe now to ensure the growth of the entire LGBTQ plus community.